Hey guys, it's been way too long since I've done an update video on my collection, so figured why not, since I had some extra time today, talk about some new stuff I've got and show some stuff I'm doing, giving it to my friend Zach Fleming in a trade we're doing. So guess I'll start over here. We got some paintings I did in art class this year. We got a Plague Doctor up here, a lake and some trees and stuff. And we had this one project where we had to use every single color on the color wheel, and I painted a bunch of knives. Two masks I did in art class, a comedy and a tragedy mask, a Jaws poster. Got some of the stuff I'm trading with my friend Zach. I have one of my K&Bs I did with a hood I took off of a Fun World mask. It's sewn on there. It's got the eye mesh, foam pad, and a strap. This Leatherface mask from TCM Part 2, which I'm going to modify this a little bit. This Walking Dead figure, it has been opened, but I put it back in the package. I really do not want to get rid of this, but sometimes in this hobby you gotta make sacrifices, but I know it's going to a good home, so I'll probably put a little bit more tape on here. But yeah, this is from Series 1. It's hard to find some of these figures. Foam Mickey Thompson mask from Slipknot with a leather strap in the back. Two collector masks. I've modified these some a little bit. Now these were older masks I did, and these casts were a little bit thin and had some air bubbles and stuff in them, but I put some duct tape inside the mask and that really helped the mask a lot. We have this regular version, and he wanted the black leather laced on the back because some of the mask had brown leather lacing in the back, and this one's painted gray and it's got blood splattered all over it, and the lacing in the back just keep it in armature to keep it shaped. So you're getting all this stuff and this Decker mask here, which I've modified it to a little bit, and this collector's for Michael Spencer, another trade me and him are doing, but I don't know whenever I'll get that mask from him. Here we have three ultra whites here, and a Scarecrow mask I made. We go up here, can't really see it, but there is a foam Plague Doctor's mask, which I've done a video on that. A Scarecrow bust from Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. A Scarecrow version of the Collector. Fun World Scarecrow Ghostface mask, another Fun World Scarecrow. A Ghost Scarecrow I did. A Skin Clown Butcher mask. A Dr. Decker mask, which I've done a video on this one. This mask is actually made completely different from this one. I have three masks from this mold, whereas this mask is completely one of a kind, and there's not another one like it. Mass produced Leatherface mask, boar mask, hockey mask, and sugar skull mask I did. Here we just got some Fun World mask and some Ghostface stuff. Freddy glove, Sideshow Part 2 Jason, stylized Part 4 Jason from Mezco, a Revoltech Predator, Don Post Pinhead mask, modified molded hair Myers, which I might repaint that, just a small kitchen knife I had, and a Cinema Secrets Michael Myers Halloween Resurrection mask. Over here we have another Scarecrow I did. I've made a lot of Scarecrow masks in the past couple months. They're just really fun to make. Another Plague Doctor I did. Another Scarecrow in. And I've done a video on this one. It's a pumpkin themed Scarecrow. And we got a few knives here. We got a survival knife here, which I replaced the lanyard that came on it because it came with a really cheap one, so I put a leather one on there. We have a small little pocket knife here and a Buck 110 folding hunter. Here we got some ghost face mask. We have a T-stamp ghost face mask here. 2 As Seen in Scream ghost face mask. I think it's the original run ghost face mask and another T-stamp. Here we have a HN Fearsome Faces stamp mask, and we got a lot of figures down here, which is we got a lot of Predators here, and most of them are in the background though, and some Aliens and Prometheus figures, and some Terminator figures, and here's an old bayonet, and right here is a freaking katana, a samurai sword. Oh, I forgot to show these. We have a Fun World skull gas mask and just a random mask I did. Come over here, we have a Lego replica of the Myers house. Just this smiling mask I did, and we got all these DVDs here. Yeah, need another rack to get these organized. Bleeding Ghost face mask. One of my older collector masks. This one I'll be keeping. And we basically have a shrine to Ghostface here. We have a few Fun World masks, non-Ghostface ones. 2011 Walmart custom mask I did, and a modified zombie mask, and a bunch of figures here. These little ones are custom made, but all these bigger ones, except for this one, which is custom. But we have the NECA Ghostface figures, both variants, and NECA's releasing a new retro Ghostface, which is looks really nice. That comes out next month, and got the McFarlane Ghostface Groundbreaker. Here we got a bunch of figures. We have some customs in the back. We got a Part 8 Jason, a Decker, 2 different collectors, a Chrome Skull Leslie Vernon. Here we got a H2 Mezco Myers, a NECA Jigsaw, and a Part 3 Jason, and just some custom Legos I did, and a Mini Mate Myers, which I have more Legos around somewhere because when I was little I was obsessed with those things. Down here we have most of my Kenner stuff I have boxed up, but some of the nicer ones I have out. Bane and Batman in the background. We have Part 1 Freddy, 2, and 3. We have 2 different Ash figures, but I still need to get the one with the chainsaw arm. Tarman Zombie, the Cenobite, Custom Plague Doctor, and the Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is my favorite Universal Monster movie. And this was just a little Fun World bleeding chest thing I got for a Halloween costume I did a few years ago. I did my own version of the zombie Ghostface. Just thought that'd be a cool touch. We got a noose hanging on a thing. This is where I keep most of my collection. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of my stuff, like over half of my collection's in storage in these bins here. I got 2 here and 2 here, and there's some boxes up there with stuff in it. So yeah, a lot of my stuff is in storage. Like if I've ever done trades with you or you've given me stuff and you don't see it on display, that does not mean I don't have it anymore. It's more than likely in storage because I got so much stuff. But over here we got a 2013 EU stamp Ghostface mask, a tagged Asus mask, a Scarecrow, a zombie, and a mummy, and a 2010 mask, and a Scream brand machete. Here we have a metallic 2013 Stampless Collector's Edition. I would say it's an ultra white because it's the same mold, but it's not that bright white like what they usually are. Collector's Edition, HHN version. Some Fearsome Faces mask here. Got a Michael Myers mask there, a burnt one, a leather mask in the back, some costumes. We have a Fun World Bleeding Skull and a Chrome Skull. And these are my newer collector masks, except for this one here. That's a really old one. This was a zombie version, which was a request. And this was the last mask I made before the mold. The back part fell apart, but the front part was still usable, so I made this face mask, which I have another collector face mask hidden around here somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. But that one was made different. That's from the old mold, and this is probably the most accurate collector mask I've ever done. I'll do another video on this sometime, but it looks really, really good. Because the back part of the mold fell apart, so to get a complete mask I had to make this from scratch. So I casted the front part and I made the back half on top of an armature with well, first I took and brushed on layers of latex and then soaked paper towels in it and made the back half that way, and all these details and stuff that the mask has was sculpted with cotton soaked in latex. And since you can sculpt with that, I touched up a lot of details on the front, like here in the nose, around the mouth and stuff, and also the eyes, which you can see on both of these casts here, were a lot higher than what they need to be. So when you wear the mask, like half of your eyes covered up, which is not a good thing. Or if you were to pull the mask up so your eyes are right, it covers your mouth up. So I covered the eyes with cotton and latex and cut them shorter, and it looks really good. The most accurate collector I've done so far. I worked with this area a lot with the cotton and latex and the top of the head, and it just looks really, really good. I'll do another video on this sometime. But yeah, I have a saw puzzle piece, the collector's keychain. Shit, the collector's keychain from the first film. Well, it's not the screen used; it's a prop replica I did. Corey Taylor mask from Slipknot. I made this one, and there's another version of his mask that he wore, and another Mickey Thompson mask, and there's another Mickey Thompson, but that one's made out of leather. We got a lot of different masks here. We got a Jason mask, which this one I'm going to modify again. Foam restraint mask, pumpkin mask, and two custom made ghost face masks, which I have the mold over there. We have a CVS ghost face mask I found EU stamped, and I did an unboxing on this one, more of an unbagging, but it's the Trick or Treat Studios Economy H2 version mask. And this is just really one of my favorite Myers masks I have. And we got some knives here, a prop Buck 120 I made, which isn't very good. A K-Bar 1207 knife. This was used during Vietnam, so this is a really old knife. Need to polish it some more because it's starting to rust here. And this knife is made by M-Tech USA, but K-Bar makes a knife that looks exactly like this, but higher quality, holds a better edge, and lasts longer. Got a lot of masks on the wall. Mickey Thompson, Halloween Rob Zombie escape mask. We got two bleedings here, a zombie one and a green blood one. Chrome skull. Costume mask. A mask from a music video I like. Anonymous guy mask. Leslie Vernon. Plague Doctor Leatherface. Strangers. Another scarecrow. Blank face mask. Here we got the Purge mask. This is from the first movie in the Anarchy. Jason mask. Well, that's not going to stand. And here we just got a random mask I did. It's not really supposed to be anything, just something I did for fun. Babyface. Random mask I did, and some Marble Hornets mask. Another random one. Another Leslie Vernon. Some Fun World mask here. And this was supposed to be like a Jeff the Killer type of mask, but it turned out really bad. More scarecrows. I've done a lot of scarecrows. Even got some in storage because I just love making scarecrows. And I am Scarecrow from Batman Begins, and 2 repainted Ghostface masks. A green one and a orange one. We got a vampire mask, Psycho Clown, and a pumpkin. One of my old collector masks, a Skin Butcher mask. 2 more scarecrows, but this one's painted like a clown. 2011 Ghostface mask. And I have another one of these tagged. It's a zombie mask, but the mold used on this mask was the same used on the collector's edition mask. But they were painted cheaply and hooded cheaply and were sold at CVS. Old Fun World Skull mask, one of my old Dr. Deckers. Pumpkin mask, and a Walgreens mask, the same exact face that was used in the Scream 4 films, but with the collector's edition hoods. Leather restraint mask, I didn't talk much about that. Got some costumes here, I think I already mentioned those. And when we come back here, we have a Ed Gein style mask, which you can't really see. Plague Doctor, another Ghostface. Another Ghostface, same old as that one, but different hood. Had to be repainted. Custom Leatherface. And now you can see the Ed Gein a little bit better. And a Plague Doctor beak, and a few unfinished masks, and a Ghostface mask here in the back. But I guess that's about it. If there's anything you want to see a closer look at, let me know and I'll do a video on it. Just let me know in the comments or private message me. I'll put the links in the description to my Facebook page and Twitter and Google+, so if you want to add me on there, go ahead. I'm not interested in selling anything, so don't ask, because I get asked like every day, people wanting me to sell them stuff. So I'm not selling anything, so don't ask. If I'm selling something, I'll post a video about it. And I'm not interested in any trades at the moment because I'm currently in the middle of 2 trades and possibly a 3rd, so yeah, so don't ask me to trade. I'm not selling any of these. I'm not making and selling any collectors at the moment or anything like that, so please don't ask. But there's still going to be people ask. And just, if there's anything you want to see a closer look at, let me know. I will do a video on it. May not be soon, but I will do a video on it sometime. Got a lot of knives I can talk about. I have these. I forgot to talk about these. We got a Buck 119 and Buck 102. I don't have the 120 yet. They did start making and selling those again. I do plan on getting one. And I do realize the 119 was not used in Scream, so you don't have to bitch about it in the comments, okay? But the 119 was used in the collection. And I believe the Pathfinder, the Buck 105, may have been used. All the people who I've talked with who's worked on the movie say only the 119 was used, but if you pay attention in that knife fight at the end of the film when Arkin picks up the knife, it is definitely a 105 Pathfinder. So like I said, if there's anything you want to see a video on, let me know. And it'll probably be another couple months or a year until I do another video, so see you in the next video. Well, when I said that I'm in a collection update, I'll definitely do videos on masks and stuff, but anyways, I'll see you next time.